Hello everyone, this is my juggling stand. I created it to hold the juggling props that I like to use most. I wanted something simple that not only looked nice, but was also functional for both practice and for shows. So let's take a look at my juggling stand and see how I created it. Top is a place for up to 6 balls of different sizes. I've got anywhere from a large 4.5 to 5 inch contact juggling ball down to like a 2-inch regular size ball. So I can position these any way I want and they will stay there pretty well. On the long side we have a place for up to 6 clubs or whatever other props I might want to do on both long sides. So I've got 6 on that side and I've got 6 on this side. On the short side here I have a place for scarves. This is just a clothespin that I've screwed onto here to be able to hold the scarves in place. And on the other short side, I've got 2 hooks set up so that I can actually hold the juggling rings of 2 different sizes. I've got the large ones up top and some smaller ones down here. And I can vary this however I need to. Also along the bottom, we've got a place for actually if I want to add additional props and so forth. So it's light enough that I can actually move it around when it's fully loaded. What I did was I made the top a little bit longer on the longer here, and that way these sides are inset a little bit, and it gives it a really nice, easy way to carry it. So how did I get my idea from here to here to here? So I started with a piece of scrap wood that was lying around. It was 22 inches by 16 inches to use for the base. So I quickly sketched out an idea that I thought would work with the wood for this base. I then measured the size of some balls and clubs and roughly figured out how far apart they should be. I then decided on the height of the stand to be about 2 feet off the ground. I figured that was a good height for the balls and tall enough for the clubs to hang. Plus, proportionally, it just looks good. I bought a 6-inch wide by 6-foot piece of good wood to build the sides and top. This left me enough free room on both sides of the balls so as not to interfere with removing the clubs. I cut the width of the base down to 10 inches wide. Next, I centered a sample side and then used a router to cut a groove for the 6-inch wood to fit the base on both sides. I cut the side to 24 inches long and rabbit cut the ends. The cool thing is, I didn't have to glue, screw, or nail anything. It's just held together by the tight grooves. Eventually, I'll probably have to glue it together. I decided that I wanted to have space for at least 6 balls across the top and 6 clubs on one side. To cut the holes on top, I started with a 1.5-inch hole bit, drilled a little bit in, and then used smaller and smaller hole bits to get the basic shape. And a quick test with some balls shows that the holes would work well enough. Starting with an angled grinding bit, I smoothed out the top part of the holes, and finished with a circular sanding bit. A bit of sanding with a hand sander to remove the roughness. Next, it was time to add the hooks to the side for the clubs. I picked up some nice looking cheap 6-pack hooks at Home Depot for like $5. Measured out the spacing and mounted and tested the hooks. 3 mounted facing out on each side to look balanced and prettier. So for about $20 and a couple of hours of work, I have my finished stand. Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please subscribe to my channel. And also leave feedback in the comments below to let me know what you thought of this video and any other videos you might like to see. I'm Scott Drudge for Drudge TV.